Hi, Congressman Tracy Mann joining you from my office here in Washington, D.C. Have a good few weeks being back home in Kansas. Our kids started school last week, which is always good. And I know that's true of a lot of school districts all over the state. Typically, August is our in-district work period. That's been true this year, though we have been called back for a handful of votes. I have enjoyed the last few weeks being able to get out and host a bunch of town halls. Over the last few weeks, we've hosted almost 60 town halls all over the district. There's nothing I like more than hearing from Kansans the issues that are top of mind and of most concern to them. We're back in Washington, D.C. this week. All the talk is about infrastructure and the budget. And those things so far at least are being combined by the leadership, the Democrat leadership in the House. A total of what's being proposed would be $4.7 trillion. I'm going to strongly oppose this. We are approaching $30 trillion in debt. If this all passes, in total, the spending that's been proposed would add $6 trillion in debt over the next few months and a total of $16 trillion here over the next 10 years. Way too much money, not sustainable or good for the country, good for the next few years and good for the future generations. Other thing that's going to come up this week potentially is H.R. 4. This bill, like H.R. 1, I'm going to oppose. This would federalize our elections. Kansas counties and Kansas don't need Washington, D.C. to tell them how to run an election. I believe that very, very strongly, and these are bad bills for the big first and bad bills for Kansas. Other things that are top of mind for folks, certainly vaccine mandates. I strongly oppose vaccine mandates. I think the federal government's provided a vaccine. They provide information, and now it's up to free Americans to decide if that vaccine's right for them and their families. So strongly oppose vaccine mandates. You're going to see us pushing back on the administration in that regard. And also a lot of talk about Afghanistan. And what we've seen so far has been a complete debacle, and very concerned. We've got to have a plan in place immediately that's going to get Americans out, that's going to get people, our translators and people that have helped us out of the country. And there should have been a plan in place to secure our equipment. But what we've seen happen so far over the last few days has been shocking and very much a lack of leadership, a lot of bad decisions. So we're going to be talking about that a lot as well. Any needs you have, please contact me at our Washington, D.C. office here or at our Manhattan or Dodge City office. And thanks a lot.